How you doing, Dr. Ulysses Jackson? Today we're going to discuss how to deal with stress. So how to deal with stress, we're going to name 5 ways that you can deal with stress and coping methods that you can use. Stress, like anxiety, most people have it. Most time we get stressed out about, it could be from our job, relatives, family, our loved ones. Everyone's going to experience a certain amount of stress in their lifetime. It's how you cope with it and how you deal with stress. So one of the first things that we're going to say is that when you find yourself in a stressful situation, it's how to remove yourself and get to a quiet place. I've been a counselor in New York for over the last 15 years. I specialize in mental health. And over this time, what I've learned talking to clients is that these are the 5 methods that work for them the most. They've been telling me Doc, I tried this or I tried that. But these are the 5 interventions dealing with stress that I've seen work for people. One was first try to remove yourself from the stressful situation and find that quiet place. That quiet place could be your office if you got 10 to 15 minutes, your ride home in your car, your man cave, your bedroom. Wherever that thing is, or that place rather, remove yourself and find yourself in a situation where you're alone, where you could do your moonshine and say, remove yourself, get away, sit down, find that comfortable place to get that peace of mind. That's the first thing. The second thing is we take a break from things such as watching TV, social media, listening to stories. These are the things that can add to your stress. So you got to say, let me find out where the stress is coming from. So the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove myself. I'm going to stop reading. I'm going to stop watching news all day. I'm going to definitely disconnect with social media, whether for a few hours. Because we have to identify where is this stress coming from. What's making this whole thing kick off? Next thing is try to take care of your body, and your body, I mean your healthy body, healthy mind. You are what you eat, as they say. So we want to find ourselves in a situation where you don't need a doctor or your spouse or loved one to tell you, you need to go on a diet. No, you kind of know this. Your body gives you signals, like you're driving your car and that gas light come on. You need some gas. That oil light come on, that transmission light comes on. Your body's going to give you cues that, hey, it needs some attention in this area. So we're going to focus on, first, we're going to get to that quiet place. We're going to take a break. And then we're going to look at our body, our healthy body, healthy mind. That what state of mind are we in? Do you need to walk? Do you need to go down to that gym? Do you need to get on a treadmill? You need to eat more salads, less carbs. Whatever it is, you kind of know. This is all the things that help you reduce stress. If I'm eating a lot and I feel like, man, I'm getting big, or someone's saying, hey, look, you gained a lot of weight. You have to take that into consideration. And I'm just a big advocate of that healthy body, healthy mind. So that's the third thing, which is taking care of your body. The fourth thing is that whatever you consider drugs, whether it's marijuana, alcohol, take a break from that also. Let your body clean out. Let your body heal for a minute, because we don't know where this comes from. You might smoke a lot of weed or marijuana, and that might add to the stress. You never even looked at it as that. You looked at it as, I like to roll one up. I like to burn. That might be adding to the stress. So chill out for a minute. That whole addiction and being dependent on drugs, whole nother conversation that I specialize in. But whatever you're doing as far as substances, even food could be a substance. Whatever the substance that you're using, fall back from it just for a little while, just to find out where the stress is coming from. And the last thing is talk to someone. And when I say talk to someone, I'm saying you got to find that person that's in it with you. That kind of, you could say, you know what? I'm stressed out. They say, well, what are you stressed out for? Not a person that's just like a buzzkill that's like, hey, you shouldn't, you don't want advice. You want some suggestions on you should do this right, correct, or you should do that right, or you did this wrong. You want a calm, listening ear to relate to. Because when you see a therapist or a doctor, we're going to give you these methods, we're going to give you these coping tools, but then it's up to you to implement them on a daily basis. So when you find that person to talk to, make sure someone that's pleasant and a good ear and a good listener to hear you. So I don't call people and say, hey, how are you doing? If I'm not ready to listen. So we're going to go over those 5 pointers that we talked about just now when you're dealing with stress. That's the first one was we're going to get away and find a quiet place. So separate yourself from a stressful situation is one. Number 2, take a break. Take these kind of breaks from TV, social media. Fall back from that. The third one, take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Healthy body, healthy mind. That's the third one. The fourth one, avoid those substances. That too much food, too much alcohol, too much marijuana. And then the last one, find a listening ear that you could talk to. Those are the 5 things dealing with stress that I've been told that works for people. Dr. Ulysses Jackson, How to Cope with Stress.